Hey, what's up, everybody? paulsoaresjr here. It's April 27th, 2012, and there's a new version of Towns available. This is Towns version 0.45, an alpha version, and it's a fairly significant update, and there's a few features in here that I wanted to talk about. I thought it would be worthy of its own separate video. Now, I am not going to talk about what Towns is all about. If you don't know, then I urge you to go watch my indie test drive, and I'll put a link down below in the description. Just click on that, and you'll get a nice overview of the game and how to get it and what it's all about. But I just wanted to talk about the heroes and a few other new things in this patch. So without further ado, let's hop right in. So yes, the heroes are in. Here's one right now. He's a Highlander. It's Billy Idol the Highlander. And Billy Idol and Rambo, here's Rambo, are Highlanders. There are several types of heroes added to the game now. And if you meet specific conditions, and I don't know what the conditions are exactly, but if you do meet these requirements, then these heroes will start popping up in your town to help you fight the monsters and do whatever else they do. Highlanders apparently have very low expectations because I don't have much. And I'm getting them in large quantity. I think I've had about 4 or 5 so far. Some have left because I can't keep them happy, apparently, and they've decided that this town just isn't for them. It's a sleepy little town. Maybe they need more excitement. So we'll talk about how to get them here with a tavern and so forth in a minute. But let's take a look at these guys. So there really isn't much you can do with them. Here's Donald. This is Rambo, and he can't even keep a job at a car wash. So Rambo got fired. He probably stabbed somebody with that 14-inch Ranger knife that he had there, and you know, the one with the string, the fishing string and the fishing hook inside the pommel. Pretty cool stuff. He's got anger management issues. He was fired. He's now here looking for employment. Not a problem. Stay as long as you like, Rambo. Just don't stab anybody. Where'd he go? He likes the underground. Now, the hero system this is the first phase. I don't know much about it, but I do know that it's going to be added in stages. They don't do much right now, so they're not fully coded, certainly not feature complete by any stretch of the imagination, but they do appear when you meet their requirements, and they wander around, and they might even fight monsters. I don't know yet because I haven't built a ladder down to the monsters. Here they are, just waiting for someone to stick a 14-inch Ranger knife in their faces, and we'll do that shortly. But I need a ladder to do that. So I don't really know what they're capable of and how many of their features have been implemented so far, but I do know that they will be added slowly over time, over a period of future updates. Let's run down the various types. I know there's Highlander, which is this guy and this guy. We have barbarians, we have dwarves, rogues, a knight, a mage, and a Sir Punchwood. Sips, the camp maker, is a mage, and Sir Punchwood is also a noble knight of some sort. And they all require different types of conditions. That's what's pretty cool. So apparently these guys don't really care. You know, if you have like if you have a tile floor and maybe a little bit of food, they show up. Pretty cool. So there is that. Let's move on to the wheat. Now, if you have played this game, and I'm assuming you have, then the old system of farming was you would till some soil like this, where you'd put the order down, and the little peoples, the little townies would run over and till. That's still the same. Sadly, you can't remove the crunching sound yet, so we just have to bear with me with that one. So here they go. Simon, Anne, good job there. So now that they've tilled the soil, in the past, we would click on buildings, and there was a wheat farm right here. You just click on it. It was a 3x3 farm. You just plop it right down on an appropriate sized hummus field. That's not the case anymore. Now, when you start the game up, you're going to see wild wheat. I don't have any right now to demonstrate. I guess I can use this one. But what you'll do at this point is, once you have the hummus ready for the wheat, you go to planting. You click on planting, and you click on plant wheat. So this is all new. This whole sub-menu here, we can plant wheat, we can plant apple trees, pear trees, bananas, flowers, etc., etc. We just want wheat. We're going to go, hey, give me some wheat right here. And I'm going to hit the space bar, and everybody kicks into high gear. Now somebody is going to take it. Here we go. This guy right here. Good man, not the bull. Beyond the bull. Thomas. Thomas grabbed some hummus on... No, he didn't grab hummus on wheat. He grabbed the wheat seedling. That's what it is. It looks like a piece of sod with little baby wheats. Now, this guy is probably going to do the same. Fendrel, what are you doing, man? He's harvesting. Now, it's kind of a catch-22 because you can't make wheat farms without having wheat. So, as I was saying, you will be able to find wild wheat when the map first is generated. So, as soon as you start up a new game, you're going to have, you know, a dozen or so wild wheat scattered around, just like you would with regular trees. And then you're just going to right-click, and you're going to harvest, and that's basically what they do. So that's a little different from before. Now, there is a new command over here. If we go to this menu, I don't know what they call this menu, the task menu, I guess. So if we go here, we say food, we want to gather. We now have this new submenu called trees and plants. Stop eating. We go to trees and plants. We can tell our townies how much wheat we want to harvest at any given time, or have on stock at any given time. So the one on the right here is what you want to have in stock. And if you run low, they have to go out and do it. So you can do that with wheat, and I've done the same with apples and pears because I'm making apple pies and pear pies because they're very filling and yummy. So we can do that with other fruits, tubers, and fungi. So that's how you get your wheat harvested. Now let's take a look at the new orchards that you can make. So now that we can harvest, now that we have this new planting menu, we can plant wheat, we can plant apple trees, and we can plant pear trees, etc., banana trees, and all kinds of stuff. So let's go ahead and do an apple tree. I'm going to click on that and put it there, and a pear tree here. And then this old man, old Kaja. Wait, siege, no! This is not a good time for a siege. All right, we're being besieged, but Donald and my hero's leaving, and then comes the siege. There goes Rambo, just when you need him to stick that 14-inch knife in something's head. I don't know what the something is going to be. Oh, by the way, you can click up here and it will go right to it. Oh, it's spiders. We have... Oh my god, we're dead. We are so dead. I don't have any armor, any weapons, so let's try to get this demonstration done. So Thomas, despite being besieged by huge, nasty, and venomous spiders, he's going to go get an apple, aren't you? What are you going to do, Chief? Oh, no. Okay, this guy did it. Peter did it anyway. So as long as they find an apple or a pear on the ground, they pick it up and they turn it into that, again, that little baby-looking wheat or grass seedling. And he's going to do the same thing, maybe? Turns into sod. They plop it down. And now we have a nice little orchard here that we can harvest. Here we go, this guy. So he went off and got an apple. In his case, a pear. Puts it down, and it makes a little bush eventually, and that'll grow into the full tree, which we can then harvest the fruits from. Oh, we're dead. We're so dead. Oh, look at this. Fendrel. He's right on that job. Go get him, Fendrel. Oh, he's going down. Nobody even has a weapon. Can we just go inside and wait till they leave? No. All right. Oh, okay. While they're getting eaten by spiders, let's talk about the new zone. So I've already spoken about the tavern zone. That will attract the heroes. There's also a tavern room, which I haven't been able to figure out yet. But you put the tavern room, this is where your heroes will live. They'll sleep there. Haven't figured that out yet. So let's go to the atelier. This is a fancy word for place where they do art and make clothes to you wear. I think. That's right here. Oh, no, that's the hospital. That's right here, and I've made the a couple of color mixing bench and a hide skinning table. We're not really very artistic in this town, not very artsy-fartsy here. We prefer to just farm and hunt and eat and sleep and slaughter animals. I've done nothing with that yet. The arena, which is another type of new zone, is the mixed martial arts arena where we can put badgers, and we can do that over here. If we go to decoration, let's go get a blue badger. I have my red badger. He's currently mortally wounded. Yeah, great. Yeah, I know. Oh, we're so dead. Come on, go get a badger. Quickly, quickly, before... No. Yeah, oh, sweet, nice little... Oh, they go... Oh, I didn't lock the doors. I didn't lock the doors. This is so ugly. If I lock the doors now, I'll lock them all inside. Unfortunately, the people inside are going to have to be sacrificial lambs. Get out of there, honey. You and your pink dress. You do not want to be there. Oh, that's so nasty, that sound. They're all locked in. All right, I'm going to unlock this door. Come on, out, 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 out. Everybody out. Hey, wait a minute. No, I didn't lock. The one door I missed is the one they're all standing by. All right, well, we have a blue badger. And what we need to do is get some bait over here to get the other badger in. Of course, I've got to get someone to make the bait. There we go. Badger fight. Let's see if the spiders get involved. Yeah. So, fortunately, you can now save this game. I guess that's been in for a little while, but I'll just go back to a prior save, and I'll be prepared for these guys. That's a lot of spiders. That's not fair. So now you have an arena fight. It makes people happy. They cheer. They laugh. And you can even get the bones and then use bones for things like personal room, bone candles in personal rooms, which is a decorative item that makes people happy. So let's take a look at the decorations here while, once again, everybody is eaten by giant spiders. Indoor, I don't think anything's changed here in the indoor. That looks all the same pretty much. We now have outdoor decorations. Bonsai tree. Mr. Miyagi would be very happy there. Blue flower gardens, cubicle bush gardens, all kinds of cool stuff. There we go. And enough of that. What else do we have? We have any new furniture? We do. We have some new doors. We have a hedge gate. That's pretty. And some new, looks like gateway type doors. Fence has been around a while. We have some new roads, some colored pavement roads. Purple color. This is where the artistry work comes in, apparently, where you can make different colors and colorize your roads and other decorations, I would imagine. Planting we've seen. What am I missing? There was something else we had. Oh, wall. Right. Here's the walls. Okay, different stone walls. We have walls with windows now. That's pretty cool. And we have hedges. A shrubbery, where you can set up a nice hedge with a level effect and chop down the mightiest tree with a herring or something like that. So we are all about to die. I am sorry, but this episode is going to have to end now. I think that covers most of the really cool stuff. Oh, the hunger lock has been fixed somewhat. There's still some balancing, but now people don't just stop working when they're hungry. They don't just stand in one place. They'll still continue working, but they only at 50% capacity, but they still do move around, so they can get, gosh, that's horrible, so they can still get back to the dining room and eat if they have to. They just go really slowly, and you got to keep people happy too, because they'll work slower if they're not happy. Roads have been in for a little while, right? And all right, well, I think that's about it. If there's anything else, I may come back and do some more stuff later if I figure out how to do the tavern room. And what else do we have? Yeah, materials. I think I've already talked about that, right? We can chop down. Oh, did I talk about this? We can tell our workers now to go get trees. So if you want to have a stockpile of wood, you can chop down regular trees, or you can chop down fruit trees. So if you're not a fruit farmer, then you can tell them to chop down your fruit trees. Glass, I'm not sure what we do with that. And I think I've already been through here, haven't I? The vanity stuff, the colors, yeah, I don't know. All right, good enough. I'm going to go before everybody dies. I'll see you all soon. Hope you enjoyed, and have fun with your towns. Bye-bye.